So I want to talk today a little bit about neurodivergence and hypochondria. When I was a child, I was labelled as the hypochondriac. You know, my mum would always sort of say, so there's always something wrong with you. You can't always have things wrong with you. And actually, yes, you can. So when I was a child, I really suffered with social anxiety and just anxiety in general. I was quite an anxious child. So I did frequently have tummy aches, nausea, headaches, like real physical symptoms. And on top of that, I was also bullied, singled out a lot. So I would use any excuse to sort of get out of going to school or doing any form of socialising because I hated it. And I mean, luckily for me, I wasn't actually invited to birthday parties as a child, so I didn't have to deal with that pressure. But yeah, so I want to talk about how this has actually affected me into adulthood, because if you have a child who behaves like this, I think it's really important to validate them and to find out the cause of why they're sort of always expressing that they're unwell. Because now as an adult, I tend to ignore a lot of my own symptoms and gaslight myself a lot. And I'm starting to do that with my child as well. Not to him, but, you know, he'll feel unwell and I'm sort of like, oh, do you think he's that unwell? Do you think that he's still should go to nursery? Do you think I'm overreacting? I second guess me, not him. I would never put that on him. But I want to tell you a little story as well, because actually when I was 17, I was home alone with my friends. My mum had gone on holiday with her partner and I started experiencing chest pains. And at the time I was like, maybe I'm just having a panic attack. I don't feel panicked, but I've been told that that's, you know, can be a symptom. And I ignored this chest pain for a number of hours and I became breathless and I was in a lot of pain, but just sort of, you know, brushed it off. And eventually my friend ended up calling an ambulance because she was quite worried about me. And I got to the hospital and I still didn't really think there was anything wrong with me, even though I was in like a lot of pain. And I was sort of gaslighting myself in the hospital and trying to text friends and stuff who I knew drove to come and pick me up because it's quite late at night. And the doctor finally came to see me and told me that my lung had actually collapsed and it was spontaneous and we did, you know, and that was quite serious. And I still find myself umming and ahhing about whether or not I should be going to the doctors, and I find a lot of shame in illness and needing time and, you know, when I'm feeling anxious and things like that. So I think it's really important that if you are an adult now and we're shamed a lot, don't feel the shame, okay? You're going through a lot and it's okay. And if you have a child like this, try and get to the bottom of it because they'll thank you for it.